Okay, so to start off, we're just going to take a look at the package pretty quick. It's very simple, so there's not too much to go over here. But at the top, we've got Dead or Alive extra figure, and the kanji there is Kasumi, special, featuring Yamashita Shunya. So I guess this is the name of the person who I think did the drawing that this design, or that the sculpt is based on. I don't think it's the sculptor's name. I think it might be the artist's name. This is by Team Ninja, based on video game Dead or Alive. Oh, okay. There in the background, we've got a cherry blossom tree, sakura tree. You can see Dead or Alive written behind her. Pretty simple. On the back, we've got kind of the same thing as the front, just instead of being black, it's on red. It's got your technical information there, title, all of that. Here you can see it says Sega Prize. I believe that that's because this was a UFO catcher prize. You can see the little UFO catcher, I don't know, symbol, whatever there. So these would be at the game center, right? And you'd pick it up using the claw, and hopefully you win what you want. Then down here you can see it was 2009, so this came out quite a while ago, although this is supposed to be an unopened one. I know the tape looks a little suspicious, but there's a lot of Japanese toys that are done like that, just simply taped up. Let's get the old knife here. We'll cut away this tape and get her out. A lot of the tape is already actually start to open up on its own because of age. You can see it's already split. I think we got all the tape off, so we'll just lift that, pop that out. So before we take her out, let's just take a look at the stand that she came with here. So it's super simple, just this kind of semi-gloss black. Very, very simple. We've got the kanji for Kasumi there on the front. Inside, Tecmo Limited Team Ninja based on video game Dead or Alive. So same as the package. Okay, very simple, but does the job, that's fine. Next up, we'll see if she just lifts it. Wow, very easy to get out. So this is the one little weapon she comes with, a little accessory. The cord is just sculpted, it's just plastic, but it's very pliable. The blade itself is a bit more of a harder plastic. So, you know, the paint and sculpting is pretty simple on it, but gets the job done. I like that they've actually textured this cord. It's pretty good. And now for the figure itself. Let's take a look at her. We'll start at the head and work our way down. One thing I really liked about this is the pose overall is very strong. It's got a really nice look to it. So that includes her face there, the way she's staring off to the side. The lighting makes her face look a little funny, but it's actually a really good sculpt. The eye line's really strong. It's got a nice look to it. It's a little awkward, but it's okay. Hair is quite well done. Lots of nice big pieces. It's hard, a little, yeah, not really flexible. There's a bit of shading on there. I don't know how well you can tell, but there's some dark shading highlights to the hair. Underneath, maybe not too much. I'm guessing that little collar is probably hiding the seam of her neck. It looks like mine's got a little bit of a scuff on her boob. I might be able to erase that or something. I'll try later. Obviously, this is her more revealing costume. This costume is actually, in the very first arcade game, it was just a different version of it. It covered up more of her, but she did have the white version all throughout the series. It's changed bit by bit. You can see the kanji on the back, which is kind of cool, which I think is also her name. They got some nice gold going on there. A very big thumbnail. They may have gone a little too big on the nail polish there. The top is actually a separate piece. It's a little bit rubbery, so you probably could take it off, but I don't know if that's going to damage it or not. I'll leave that up to you if you get this thing and you want to take that off. go for it, but it does seem to be a separate mold, a separate piece. Moving down, she's got like her obi or sash, I guess, going on, and in the back is the scabbard for her sword. I don't think it's possible to stick anything in there because her arm is in the way. So I can't really even see if it's open at the top. I don't think it is, but you're never really going to see that anyway, so it's not a problem. Got her hand on her hip. It's looking nice. It's not quite on there too tight, but it looks pretty good. These ties here are made of a soft plastic or soft rubber. And once again, I think this whole thing is a whole separate piece that's been put on top of her. So this has a bit of flexibility. It's got some nice shading there too, from pink to white. And I like how that's tied over top. If you're curious, she does have a little fundoshi underwear thing going on under there. And then she's got these tight stockings, which I think that's probably two separate pieces glued into each other. I like how they have, like, the muscle and stuff is very well done. The bit of fat, how it bumps out, is nice, and then the wrinkles. So it really does have a good, strong sort of, the form, the human form is really good. Like, it really does look very natural. Then they also have the boot covers here, which I like how they actually stick out from her legs. They could have done a much simpler thing and just had them directly attached to it, but this really adds to the pose of, you can see how kind of locked her knees are, how bent her legs are. And this really accents that, I guess. And then she's fighting in high heels, which I do not recommend. It's probably gonna get you a sprained ankle. I don't know if in the game she wears boots like that, I don't remember. And then down at the bottom, one foot has a peg to go into the stand. So let's see how this sword fits in her hand. I imagine it's probably, I don't know which way the tassels are supposed to go. Sort of like that. Maybe the other way is better. There, maybe that's better with the tassels going out. I don't know. I guess you could play around with it until you find a really good position, maybe going over the arms. Maybe later I'll look up the official, some photos of it or something, see how it's recommended, but still, either way, it looks pretty good. So let's get her onto the stand, peg her in. Should hopefully go in smoothly. There we go. You got to pop it in a bit, but it does fit. That is Kasumi from Dead or Alive in her white outfit. There is a blue variant from the same series. I think it said on the back there that there's two types. So the one with the big blue puffy sleeves and everything. And her hair is tied back. One you usually see a bit more often. It wouldn't be bad to get that one too, actually. They're both pretty cool looking. But there you go. So thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.